Yao, it's your man, the Lestring, and if you like, listing himself, as this our saying goes, if it ain't fun, don't do it. If it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't bring the best of you, don't do it. So today I want to talk about manifestation. How do you do these things? Got somebody ask me, how do you manifest? As in the easiest way that you can do it. So what I can say is, let's say for example you have a goal. I want you just to experiment this first before you go so much into it, because you have to build the faith first before you go deep into it and put something big. Just say something very simple. For example, when I was starting, I didn't believe in it, because being raised in a religion, there's a protocol for that. So somebody comes and tell you do this, and then this will happen. So it took me a lot of time to believe. So just do something simple, like you can try to manifest a lunch. Let's say, for example, you say, I'd love or I'd like somebody to buy me lunch today, or I'd love to see a butterfly. I'd love to see somebody today very tall, or I'd love to just see somebody extremely happy. Something very simple, something that you're not going to have resistance, because the reason as to why most of the things that we go for don't manifest in your life is because of the resistance, or us having a negative view of it. So I say, for example, I want to manifest $100 or $1,000, but in my mindset I'm saying, where can I get the money? I'm not even paid such amount of money. I'm broke and everything. So there's a resistance, so it can't come. You have to put a goal that you're going to believe, something that you believe that it's possible. For example, just do something like $1 at lunch or anything. So when you know your goal, you have to write it down. Okay, you can put it in your phone somewhere, but you have to write it down. And then what you do is you have to act as if the thing has happened. If you've read books, these successful books, you realize that they emphasize on acting as if. So I want to be rich. I have to act as if I am rich. Because the funny thing about how life is, and this is not something that religion or education will teach you, but everything is energy. So I can't talk about abundance and then what I'm giving the world is a lack. I can't do that. So when I want to manifest a lunch, I have to behave as if this thing, they just come, like I don't force. People always buy me lunch. I want $100, this, it normally flows, it's not hard for me. I have to behave as if it happens. When I behave as if, where is it going to come from? Who is going to give me, then that's a resistance. So write a goal, something that you're going to believe. Let's say, for example, you want a call from somebody you've not been communicating. Make sure there's no resistance. This is the point. So what you do after writing the goal, so I say I want $100, okay, as soon as possible. If you think you have this strong faith, you can say in the next 2 weeks, in the next 1 week, in the next 2 days, but the belief has to be there. So after you've written the goal down, then don't act physically, and don't try to go and look for the money outside. No, just do things vibrationally. We always win 99% of all our manifestations when we do it vibrationally, as in this, in terms of energy. So I say $100. How do I do this vibrationally? I start imagining as if I have the $100, as if the thing that I wanted to use with the $100, it has already been done. Let's say, for example, it was a debt. I behave as if it has already been achieved. And it's not an easy thing. It's something that you have to practice. And most of the thing that people do is they do affirmations, but affirmations don't normally work because it's like you're lying. So I'm saying, I'm not sick, I'm healthy, but it's not true. So what separates affirmations is the intent, the intention, the energy behind it. So when I say I'm healthy and I feel the health, when I say I have $100 and I feel this $100, I'm winning 99%. So I'm going to get an inspiration. Things are going to just unfold themselves in a way whereby I'll meet someone and say, oh, I wanted something, and then the $100, I get the $100. Oh, this, and then the $100 comes. Oh, your uncle wanted to talk to you, and the person that I was expecting a call from calls. So you have to act vibrationally in the best way possible, and then leave the action for the universe, because the universe knows the best way that thing is going to come. It knows the less resisted path, but the moment you yourself you want to attract money, and so you start selling your things, you start being aggressive at work, now you're failing. The easiest way to achieve it is just act vibrationally. Say, oh, I want a job promotion. How do somebody who has been promoted behave? Okay, they come early in the morning, well dressed, articulate, they're courageous. So these things, I write them down, everything that I want. Okay, so this is how somebody with a car behaves. Then I start acting as if I have it. Don't lie to yourself. Just be real, because the universe does not know if you have it or you don't. It acts on the energy level that you're producing. I don't know if you've ever thought of someone and they call immediately, or you say, I always get the jam in the morning, and before you know it, you're in a jam. Those are just manifestations that we manifest without resistance. So why can't you just put that thing that you want and then behave as if you have it? Act as if. The point is, act as if. Write even a journal. Write everything down that you want and feel it, reside it. Do it every morning. Feel that thing in the morning, at lunchtime, in the evening. Take like 5-15 minutes. Feel that thing that you want and say it as if it has already happened. Don't do it when you're in negative energy. When you've quarreled with someone, or when you're in lack. Don't do it that way. Do it when you know you're happy, and then say it, recite it. If it's possible, you can even do a song with it. And do the best that you can to make sure that you're feeling that thing that you want. And before you know it, it's going to be there with you. But if you look for it, you can't find it. So that's the easiest way. You have to act as if. Act as if. Write a journal if possible. Record a voice if possible. But make sure that you are hearing it repetitively. I don't know if that's the correct word. Make sure you're doing that. And make sure the energy level is always high, because the more positive you are about the thing that you want, the quicker it's going to manifest. So watch out.